Hello everyone, welcome to video 2 of day 3 of spring training. We've got the Liberty and the Sparrows coming at you with Guy Young on the mound. August Hendricks here, specialist on Guy Young. We've seen our fair share of specialists, and that's going to be a strikeout to start off the game for Young. California at the plate, 2-2. Ground to third. Samuel J. Laxon in time for number 2. And here comes Cameron Kahn. Three and one. In the zone, full count. High fly ball deep into center field. Back goes the center fielder. And Harper Harpoon will make the catch for round number 3. And we'll go bottom 1. Trailer Crane, Allen Herschel, and Mohammed Mohan due up for the Liberty. Jonathan Hunt on the bump for the Sparrows. That's a line drive into left, and that's a no-doubter. Instant lead for the Liberty. Solo shot into left, 416 feet. Trailer Crane goes yard. And that's up the middle. Liberty getting hits early here. Off of Hunt. Already tense. And Mohammed Mohan to the plate now. That one's to first. And we have one of these SSBL special double plays. That happens all too frequently. So it's grounded but foul. Ace underhand, pops this one up, shallow center field. And it will be Spud Vegas making the catch for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the second. Jerry Magana, Adelina Strickland, and Spritz Seltzer due up. This one into left, deep, but not quite deep enough, just in front of the warning track for Trailer Crane for number 1. Adelina Strickland now up, and this one's popped up foul territory, and it stays in play for Spicy Bark for out number 2. And that's a strikeout. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the second. Will go bottom 2, Spicy Bark, Samuel J. Laxon, and Harper Harpoon due up. Spicy Bark spent last year in the minors, 16 for 55, a 291 average, and slugged 491, but he grounds out to first for the first out here. Samuel J. Laxon. My memory serves me correctly, he christened Season 8 by being the first player injured, I believe, in the first game of the season. And he turns things around here in S9. He puts one to the gap, rolls to the wall, and dies off the ricochet, but he'll be into second with a one-out double. In scoring position now for Harper Harpoon. Looking to turn things around from S8, hitting 9 for 41 in the minors, only 220. Had a home run and 4 RBIs. 2-2 count here against Hunt. Fouled back. Grounded to Hendricks, and Hendricks is going to go to third. And Laxon is going to get caught in a rundown here. Hendricks applies the tag for out number 2, and that brings up Christopher Chansey. Oh, Magana makes the snag there for out number 3, and we'll go top of the third. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Sparrows. Lynn Larsonian at the plate. Guy Young locked in here. Oh, Livy Nolan with a spectacular dive for out number 1. Guy Young with specials activated now against the righty Spud Vegas. Fouled off, 1-1. Another one foul, 1-2. Popped up into center field. And it'll be the shortstop, Mohammed Mohan. For round number 2. And here's Madeline Dixon. Fair amount of lefties on this Sparrows team, keeping the specialists away from Guy Young. But so far that hasn't mattered, as that's out number 3, and to the bottom of the third we go. Livy Nolan, Trailer Crane, and Alan Herschel due up. Nice big bat on Livy Nolan here. But grounds this one right to Khan in time at first for round number 1. Livy Nolan was the best bat on the Liberty Miners last year, hitting .364. But now 2 quick outs, and here's Alan Herschel. Who was second place on the Justice at a .352 average, 19 for 54. But he strikes out looking there, a 1-2-3 inning for Hunt. And we go right to the top of the 4th. Top of the order due up for the Sparrows here. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count to Hendricks. Backs him up off the plate a bit. Right to Mohammed for round number 1. Slow grounder to Nolan. Easy play for her for round number 2. And that brings up Cameron Kahn. One and 2. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Liberty defensively, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Both Hunt and Young putting up a 1-2-3 inning. Let's see what Hunt can do here to return serve. 1-1 to Mohammed Mohan. That's up the middle. Spud Vegas with the diving stop. The throw. Oh, in the dirt. But Magana is able to pick it and get the out. Nice play there by Magana. Not letting that ball eat him up there. Ace underhand to the plate. Another one up the middle, but this one out of the reach. And it trickles into center field. That's going to be a base hit for the Liberty. Spicy Bark now to the plate. Spicy Bark puts in a gapper. That one's deep. It's gone. Oh, it's gone! Just over the wall. I didn't think that one had quite enough, but it ekes over the wall 402 feet, and the Liberty now lead 3-0. And Hunt's back down to tenths. 5 hits off of 3 1/3, 3 earned runs off of 2 home runs and 1 strikeout so far for Hunt. And put a walk-up on the board as well. Harper Harpoon now up, 1 on, 1 out. This one just falls foul, luckily for Harpoon. Puts one back for a 1-2 count. And puts this one in the gap. This one's high and deep into right. That one is gone as well. Another 2-run shot for Liberty. And now they lead 5-0. 435 feet, the second 2-run shot of the inning. And they've broken it open here, 5-0. And that will do it for Hunt. In comes Jericho McKinney. Liberty looking strong in this one in the lone battle of the S8 expansion teams here in spring training. Grounded to short. Vegas in time for round number 2. Oh, Cameron Kahn, a nice play at the hot corner to send us to the top of the 5th. 4, 5, 6 do it for them here. Liberty, of course, hailing from the heroic icons, with the defending champs Retrievers coming from that division, but the rest of the teams, Overdrafts and Moonshots, are still in a, or have just entered a rebuilding phase. Moonshot's likely to still stay in the rebuilding phase, so the Liberty, who did cause problems for the Retrievers last season even, with influx of the younger talent that's boosted up a bit, could be a player in that Icons division. Maybe even make a play at the playoffs potentially. I like what I've seen from a couple of these young guns, and that's going to be a strikeout for Guy Young. I definitely keep an eye on the Liberty. The Sparrows, on the other end, coming from the Epic Phenoms, struggled last year as they're in that just absolute brutal division, and Seltzer gets rung up there, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Another year for these young Sparrows players. They should end up being a bit better, but still the division's hard with the Bombers, the Serpents both in there. Don't know what to expect from the High Rollers this year. They weren't bad. They only missed the playoffs by like a game last year, and even at that, they were still a 8 or 9 win team missing, and that one's into the gap. That's going to be extra bases as it one hops off the wall. And that's going to be a leadoff double for the Liberty. Here comes Alan Herschel now. This one is into left. That's going to get down in front of Seltzer. And runners will be at the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Mohamed Mohan. A chance to put another run across for his team here. Fouls the first pitch back. Fouls that one off. 0-2 to Mohan. Lays off the high fastball. That one just misses outside. 2-2. And fouls off another. Slow roller. Magana is going to throw home. The tag is applied just in time. Nice play there by the first baseman and the catcher. Just getting the play there in time to tag the runner. So runners at first and second now. One out for Ace Underhand. Takes an early 1-1 count from McKinney. That one finds the outside part of the zone. 1-2. And that one's a grounder to Magana. Magana's only play is to touch the bag for out number 2. Runners advance to second and third now for Spicy Bark. But home run his last time up and now has RBI man active. Pops this one up into the infield. And it'll be Vegas making the catch for round number 3. So the Liberties strand a couple. And we'll head to the top of the 6th now. Lynn Larsonian, first man up. Guy Young on fire here. Fouled back, 1-2, 5 strikeouts on the night for Young. Won't strike anyone out here, but will get the foul out for round number 1. Spud Vegas for the second time. Specialist activated on Young in the righty-righty matchup. And Young gets ahead 0-2. Strike 3 right down the pipe. And that brings up Dixon. 0 for 1. One-two count to Dixon. Swing and a miss. Make it 7 Ks now for Young as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Liberty. Popped up into the stands for foul ball. 2-1 to Laxon. This one is high and deep into right. Does it have enough at the wall? And it's going to be caught by Strickland for out number 1. One and one account to Harper Harpoon. McKinney has done nicely here in relief. 2 innings and 2 hits so far. Full count here to Harpoon. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. McKinney sends us to Christopher Chansey. Definitely didn't think there were 2 outs already. And Noel Hawley will come in the game. Finds his own there, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hawley gets the strikeout. And to the top of the 7th we go. Top of the order due up here. August Hendricks. Outside pitch versus Specialist. First pitch swinging popped up into shallow center field. That'll be caught by Harpoon for out number 1. California. Oh, 0-2 the count. Just misses on the curveball. That one's low as well, 2-2. Full count. Strike 3 called. 8 strikeouts for Young. 2-0 to Cameron Kahn, who fouls that one off. 3-1. And that will be a walk. And you know it as well as I do, the perfect game is no longer. A walk given up here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Tip your hat to Guy Young. A dribbler in front of the mound. Young scoops it up, throws it to first in time for out number 3. And it'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Livy Nolan, Traylor Crane, and Alan Herschel do up.
The second baseman, number
7. 1-2 to Livy Nolan. Allen runs inside 2-2. Hard hit ball, but just misses the bag. Foul ball. Grounded to short. Vegas. Throw in time for out number 1. Here comes Traylor Crane, who's had himself a fantastic day so far. Home run and a double. Two and 1. Slow grounder to Hendricks there at second. Throw in time for out number 2. Now bring up Alan Herschel, 2 for 3, 2 singles for him so far. Another one right to Hendricks. That'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Hawley, and we'll head to the top of the 8th. Strickland, Seltzer, and Larsonian do up.
the right fielder, number 35.
2-0. Fouled off, 2-1. That one finds his own full count. Strike 3 called. 9 strikeouts, 9 for now for Young. Absolutely wrecking this Sparrows lineup. Spritz Seltzer up now. This one, a floater to Nolan for out number 2. That brings up Lynn Larsonian. Just misses the zone, 1-1. Curveball low, 2-1. Dribbler that stays fair. Spicy Bark picks it up on the line for out number 3. And it'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Mohammed Mohan, underhand, and Bark do up.
The shortstop, number 26.
Holly locked in 1 1/3 in relief with a strikeout to her name. I'll give it up to the Sparrows bullpen. They've done nicely after Hunt was chased fairly early. And that's going to be another strikeout for Holly, her second. Now brings up ace underhand.
Number
1-1. That one in the zone, 1-2. Fouled off. Underhand 1 for 3 so far. Ben swings and misses there. Back-to-back strikeouts for Holly. And that brings up Spicy Bark. He kind of kicked the door open with a 2-run shot, and the Liberty have not looked back since. As we sit in a 5-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hard hit ball grounded to Hendricks for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 9th. 3 outs away from a Liberty victory. Vegas, Dixon, and Hendricks all stand in the way of history. First pitch swing popped up into right field. And Herschel is there for out number 1. Here's Madeline Dixon That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. No! Madeline Dixon breaks up the no-hitter with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Oh, I wanted history, and Guy Young will be done after that. Trent Pratton to close out the game. I honestly thought he was going to have it. But nonetheless, a tip of the cap to Young. A fantastic outing here tonight. Just comes short of SSBL history. And last chance for the Sparrows here is California. And dribbler to third. And the throw in time for out number 3. And the Liberty do get the dub. And a 5-0 game against the Sparrows. Just shy of SSBL history right there. Madeline Dixon breaking it up there with 1 out in the 9th. 2 hits from Crane and Herschel. Crane with a home run. Bark with a home run. And Harpoon with a home run. Loss will go to Hunt. He gets pegged for 5 and 3 1/3. A walk, a strikeout, 6 hits. And then McKinney and Holly combined for 4 2/3. Only 2 hits given up combined between them and 4 strikeouts. Win goes to Young. Almost with the no-hitter, 9 strikeouts and a walk through 8 1/3. And then Pratton gets the final 2 outs. MVP Guy Young, Trailer Crane, and Harpoon. Nothing but Liberty up here. Rightfully so, and we'll head into game number 4. Knights and High Rollers come up right after this. And here we go. We conclude spring training here in Red Rock Park. Diamond Jacks and the Knights playing here in the final game. We're going to see a lot of new blood from the Knights. Diamond Jacks, of course, runners up in the minors from last season, fell short of the Cobras in the Minors Super Series. Mound Visit on the mound. Grounder to Dekamori. That's out number 2. And here's Levi Booth. He's still kicking around. And that one's to Dekamori as well. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Mound Visit. We'll head to the bottom of the first where Baby Fark McGeezax will be on the mound. First pitch swinging, Polygraph grounds it to Rigatoni. That's in time for out number 1. Here's Sane Dekamori. And this one's high and deep into left. Dekamori at the track, at the wall. It's gone! High Rollers take the early lead 1-0 from the Dekamori home run, 397 feet into left field. This one's grounded. Rigatoni deep in the hole, and the throw in time for number 2. And that brings up a very familiar face in Carlita Beltran. And she pops this one up into right. And it will be the second baseman who will make the catch, Penalea Vodka. And we'll head to the top of the second, 1-0 now. Brick Glover, Kenya Weast, and Corey Harris due up for the Knights.
No, inside. That's outside. That's low. Ball 4.
And that will be a lead-off walk. Brings up Kenya Weast now.
Ball, that's low. Ball, that's low. No, high.
Grounded to Wind. Wind goes to second for 1. Palumbo back to Wind for the Dragons special. 3-6-3, mark it up. And I'll bring up Corey Harris. 0-2 to Harris. This one's grounded to Dekamori. She backhands it and gets it to Wind in time for out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Palumbo, Sly Fox, and Seal the Deal do up. That one's foul. And that's going to be a strikeout, 1 away. Okay, on the board for McGeezax. This one's into the gap. That's going to be extra bases as that rolls all the way to the wall and kind of dies off the screen there, but still only a double. And I'll bring it, excuse me, Seal the Deal.
Ball, outside.
That one's under the glove of the third baseman. And the Diamond Jacks have runners at the corners now for Iali Sadias.
No, high. Ball outside. Strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count.
Strike.
Swing and strike as well. 2-2. That one's in the dirt. The count is full now. Composed on McGeezax. Swing and a miss. She rings her up there. 2 away now, and here comes Rocket Rodriguez. I don't know why I was trying to put a "the" in there.
No, inside.
He gets an early 1-1 count from McGeezax. Fouls that one back. 1-2. That one's up the middle, and Rodriguez has himself an RBI single, and the Diamond Jacks push their lead 2-0.
The right fielder, number 20. Ball. Strike.
This one's popped up into left center. And it'll be Rigatoni making the catch, round number 3. Diamond Jacks scrape across another run, make it 2-0 as we head to the top of the third. Vodka Khan and Wolfcastle all due up.
Number 43.
Mound Visit locked in here. First pitch swinging from Vodka, and she pops it into left center.
They're out.
And Rodriguez is there for round number 1.
The catcher, number 30. Ball, that's inside. No, that's inside. Foul ball. Take your base. Now batting, the right fielder, number 23.
1 out walk drawn brings up Rainier Wolfcastle. That one's fouled off. 0-2 the count.
No, inside. That's high.
2-2 now.
No, that's high.
Composed on Visit now. And that one's hit through the left side of the infield. First hit of the game for the Knights. And they've got a 2 aboard now with only 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
We go back to the top of the order where it's Wesley Jacks up. Chance for the Knights to get up on the board here. Some decent speed at second. Runners going, hit and run, but fouled off. 1-1 the count. Other one fouled back. And that's a strike 3 called, and Jacks will sit down.
The shortstop.
And here comes Rigatoni.
That's inside.
1-1 now to Tony.
No, high.
In there for a strike. 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and Mound Visit gets out of a bit of a jam. Keeps it a 2-0 ball game, and we go to the bottom of the third. Decamori, Wind, and Beltran due up for the Diamond Jacks.
Second baseman, number 24. Ball.
And Decamori, a high fly ball into straightaway center field. A monster shot off the batter's eye, and that's another home run. Decamori making her name known here in spring training,
The first baseman, number.
as the Diamond Jacks have scored in every inning so far.
No, that's low.
Absolutely crushed into straightaway center field. This one's in foul territory, and Wesley Jacks will make the catch, round number 1. to second. Vodka's there to Harris for out number 2. Brings up Jorge Palumbo. Swings at the first pitch, puts it into center field. And Levi Booth, is there for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 4th. 3-0 now the score. Levi Booth to start things off. This one popped up foul territory. Let's see if anyone can track it down. And it'll be Beltran tracking it down for out number 1. Rick Glover to the plate. Fouled back, 2-2 the count. That's a swing and a miss. Runner's going to go down to second for number 2. I thought you could only run down when there were 2 outs. I'm confused now. Anyway, that one is to seal the deal for round number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Sly Fox seal the deal, and Cedius will be due up here. Not the greatest of outing so far from McGeezax. 3 earned through 3. Does have a pair of strikeouts, but 5 hits surrendered so far. Heading the count 0-2 to Fox, and Fox gets rung up there. Nice pitching there from McGeezax for another strikeout. This one, a tough dive from the first baseman. It's off her glove, and everyone is safe. Swing and a miss there, 1-2 the count. That one is, and again, off the glove. And everyone is safe as Tony couldn't get the ricochet to second in time to get the lead runner. So 2 aboard now here for the Diamond Jacks, and here's Rocket Rodriguez. And that's going to be under the glove of the third baseman. That's going to roll into the corner. That's going to score at least 1. Runner headed to third. Weiss finally up with it. Not a lot of arm on him, and another will score, and it's 5-0 Diamond Jacks. Can't blame McGeezax too much there as she was getting the ground outs, but her defense letting her down big time there as she saw 2 ricochet off her infield gloves. You need 2 more runs on the board for the Diamond Jacks. Decamori to the plate, looking for her 3rd home run of the game. Won't get it there as she pops this one up to Tony. And I'll be out number 3, but the Diamond Jacks score a pair, and we'll go to the top of the 5th, 5-0. Harris, Vodka, and Khan do up. Swing and a miss, a strike off to lead things off here from Mound Visit. 4 on the day for him. He's locked in, only allowing 3 base runners through 4 1/3 so far. This one flipped into right, and that will be caught by Polygraph. Mound Visit taken 12th overall in the S9 draft. Outperforming McGeezax, who was taken 3rd overall by the Knights. This one to center field. Back at the wall is Rodriguez, but just not enough on it, as that's caught right in front of the wall for round number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. See if the Diamond Jacks can keep their scoring streak alive. They've scored every inning so far. Here's a gust of wind. This one grounded to Harris. She fields it cleanly and flips it to McGeezax for round number 1.
Ball outside. That's low. Ball outside.
3-0 to Carlita Beltran, composed on McGeezax. Fouls that one back. This one into left, a floater, and it'll be caught a few steps onto the track by Wiest for round number 2, and here comes Jorge Palumbo. This one is foul. Swing and a miss. And the Knights hang the first 0 on the board tonight. And we'll head to the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 23.
Just out of the reach there of the second baseman. That'll be a leadoff single.
The third baseman, number 20.
Brings up Wesley Jacks. This one, oh, it takes a tough hop and it eats up Decamore. Her first mistake of the day does get the out at first, though, but can't turn the double play. But won't go down as an error since the out was recorded. Mound Visit stays locked in. Runner in scoring position, though, for the Knights. Rigatoni 0 for 2. Popped up. Decamore goes back. And she'll make the catch for round number 2.
The center fielder, number 19.
Decamore looks ready for the major leagues. Blind Ollie is usually who plays second base for the last few seasons for the Rollers.
That's outside.
Wonder if he'll take over a DH position or something. Oh my word, that one is nuked into left field, into the second deck. And the Knights are on the board. Thanks to Levi Booth, 5-2 now the score. That one absolutely obliterated.
The designated hitter, number foul pitching.
And that will do it for Mound Visit. Can't quite get the quality start, but we'll hand the ball over to Waldo Whitman here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. And this one's hit well, trending towards the Grand Canyon. Back it goes, and it's gone! Back-to-back jacks for the Knights, and just like that, it's 5-3.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And here's old reliable Kenya Wiest. Once upon a time, a member of this High Rollers organization. He grounds that one to Decamore, and the inning will come to a close, but the Knights come in within 2, make it 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Sly Fox to lead things off. McGeezax staying in the game here to start the bottom of the 6th.
No, that's high. Low.
2-2 to Fox. Fouled back.
Ball, that's outside.
And strike 3 called. McGeezax rings him up there. Brings up Seal the Deal. That one gets down in right for a 1-out single. And brings up Ilali Sadias.
Go inside.
3-1. Compose being activated a lot for McGee's in this one. Popped up into center field. And Booth is there for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 37.
And here comes Rocket Rodriguez. 3 RBIs on the day for him. A fantastic day. A double and a single, but strikes out there to end the 6th. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 5-3 still the score. Harris, Vodka, and Khan do up.
The first baseman, number 17.
That one right back to Whitman. Easy play for him for round number 1.
The second baseman, number 43.
This one's nuked into right, and we've got a 1-run game. The Knights getting it job done via the long ball. 3 home runs in the past 2 innings. And it's 5-4. Penalea Vodka sending that one into the bleachers. And that brings up Ahmed Khan. Has more than enough power and contact to tie this one up. Whitman, 2 hits, giving up both of them home runs into right field. That's hard hit. That's going to get down into left field. Going to die in the corner. Khan's digging for second, and he'll get there. The tying run is 180 feet away. And it's Rainier Wolfcastle, 2 for 2 so far. Swinging at the first pitch, foul. That one's in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Whitman gets the strikeout. 2 away. Wesley Jacks 0 for 3 in tenths. Takes the first pitch strike. Lays off the curveball, 1-1. And fouled back for a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. And the runner is stranded, but it's a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 7th. 5-4, top of the order to it for the Diamond Jacks.
Fielder, number 20.
If you are new to the SSBL, the Diamond Jacks are the minor league affiliate of the High Rollers. That's why you see the misalignment between the on-screen score on our display between the game. A full count, McGee's composed once again. Up the middle, a diving stop by Tony. The throw is in time. A nice play by Tony there for the first out. Here's a locked in Decamori, and they'll put in Rex Rohr, a fresh face. The face off against Decamori, who's been successful so far. 2 home runs so far in this one. And that's popped up into center field. Rex Rohr is going to get the job done as Booth makes the catch for round number 2. And here comes a gust of wind. And Wind swings at the first pitch and again into center field. Booth will make the play for round number 3 and will go to the top of the 8th. Tony, Booth, and Glover all do up. Knights just needing 1 run to tie here. Whitman back on the mound here. Tony tenths 0 for 3. Swings at the first pitch, a slow roller to Palumbo. The throw is going to be just in time. Beats it by a couple of steps for out number 1. And here comes Levi Booth. Got the Knights on the board with a monster 2-run shot that went into the second deck in left field. 2-1. And this one's a nuke into center field. It's the deepest part of the park. Doesn't have enough. It is deep, and it is caught by Rodriguez. Rodriguez robs the home run and keeps the game a 5-4 ball game. A fantastic play by Rodriguez in center. Taking one away from Levi Booth and keeping the Diamond Jacks on top. Glover will take a walk, though. So tying run on the bases now for Kenya West. That would have been the third home run given up by Whitman. He owes Rodriguez a steak dinner for that one. 2-2 now to West, 0 for 3. That one is caught by a gust of wind. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, a chance for some insurance for the Diamond Jacks. Beltran, Palumbo, and Sly Fox due up.
Fielder, number 36. Low. Ball, that's inside.
2-1 now to Beltran. Swing and miss there, 2-2. Just missed the zone with the slider there. But swing and a miss. Roar gets Beltran. Beltran 0 for 4 on the day. Very uncharacteristic for her. Jorge Palumbo now up 0 for 3 intense. And he connects with one, puts it up the middle. 1 on, 1 out now for the Diamond Jacks.
The designated hitter, number 10. That's low.
Myra's going, but fouled off by Fox here. 1-2 the count. Fastball low. That one fouled off again, 2-2. Count runs full here from Rex Roar. This one's into the gap. That should score the runner. It's going to one-hop off the wall. Runner's headed for third. Wolfcastle just now up with it. And they will score without a throw. And that makes it a 6-4 ball game. Insurance obtained for the Diamond Jacks.
Number 30.
Seal the deal. A quiet 3 for 3 today. Second compensatory pick from the High Rollers, pick 98. Doing a bit of work here for the Diamond Jacks. But strikes out there for round number 2. Now bring up Sadius. Swing and a miss. And now it's 2 to tie for the Knights after the run scored by the Diamond Jacks. 6-4 as we enter the top of the 9th. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Knights. Can Whitman go the rest of the way? That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So the tying run will come to the plate for the Knights. And it's Penalea Vodka. She hit a home run her last time up into right field. Oh, man. Hard hit ball, but foul. 1-1 the count. Swings through the off speed. 1-2. Oh, it nukes this one. Doesn't have enough into left center. That one is gone, and we've got a 6-6 ball game. Penalea Vodka, her second home run of the day. 435 feet. The Knights are digging the long ball here in this one. And that will do it for Whitman. Not a great outing from him. That one's to Dekamori for round number 1. Now bring up Rainier Wolfcastle. In comes Pizza Pasta. He was the first compensatory pick for the High Rollers. 3-1, composed on pasta. And that is popped up into center field. And Rodriguez will make the catch for number 2. Back to the top of the order where we have Wesley Jacks, but he'll get benched in favor of Santa Ram. And Ram swings at the first pitch, grounds it to Deal, who throws it to first in time for out number 3. And the Diamond Jacks will have a chance to walk it off here, just needing a run. 9-1 and 2 due up for them here. Going to be interesting to see the MVP screen. There's a litany of players that are deserving. Vodka comes to mind, as does Dekamori. And Rodriguez here has 3 RBIs and now a walk. Winning run now on the base pass, and here comes Polygraph. Plenty of speed on Rodriguez. Pressure is all the way up here for Rex Roar. An extra base hit might just do it here. Not how you want to start. 3-0. That one's nowhere close, and a free pass given up. And the winning run now in scoring position for Dekamori. Homered her first 2 at-bats. Has been quiet since, but a base hit wins the game for the Diamond Jacks. 1-1 the count from Rex Roar. Just misses. Oh my. 2-2 now. Lays off of it. The count is full. Roar's got to find the zone. That's not the zone. That's going to be a bomber special, and that will be the game. The Diamond Jacks take this one 7-6. And it's Dekamori who delivers the knockout blow between the eyes. A fantastic game here to close off spring training. 7-6 your final score. For the Knights, a pair of hits from Vodka, both of them leaving the yard. Wolfcastle also getting a pair. At top of the order, a bit rough. 0 for 4 Jackson, 0 for 4 Rigatoni. But Booth, Glover, Vodka going yard. Dekamori, 3 for 5, 3 RBIs, 2 home runs. She is probably the first MVP if I had to guess. Not much to write home pitching from this game. Mount Visit did have a nice start, but got pulled. 2 earned through 5 2/3. Whitman, not a nice outing. 4 earned through 2 1/3. 3 home runs, and would have been 4 if it weren't from that robbed home run from Rocket Rodriguez. Pizza Pasta gets the win with a clean inning in relief. And Rex Roar gets the loss. 2 earned through 1 2/3. What's this MVP screen going to bring us? Dekamori, your first one. Vodka, your second. And Rocket Rodriguez, your third. Well, that is going to do it for me and spring training. I look forward to another fantastic season. Season 9 of the SSBL just around the corner. Be sure to get your starting lineups and rotations in. It's going to be a fun season. I'll see y'all for week 1. Have a good time, everyone.